So let's go and see some friends and just hang out. Something tells me that I'm already hooked, if you know what I mean. No, I mean quite literally hooked. Do you think? But how do you think we get that going? Look, listen.
We need a match.
I need a match. Otherwise it could be, what happened to those two blokes in there?
Yeah, it was an airstream fire.
Yeah, they're all messed up. Okay, it's my first time of using the airstream.
Hey Serge, do you have any matches or a lighter?
Got matches? We need matches. Put the camera together. So I'm here at Magnus's. Because
We got a lighter.
That's what we need. We need a lighter. That would be smashing.
Trying to make a cup of tea in this Airstream trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the long one?
You got it, yeah.
Bring the long one.
So we can step back a bit.
Yeah, this guy plays with fire.
Look, there
Is
we are.
that thing on?
That's on. Says he's us both.
Trying to figure out how to make a cuppa.
Because that's what you're doing. This is the whole point. I'm just going to drive
Well,
around.
you got the PG tips, right?
I got. Oh, look.
Oh,
PG tips for
PG,
you.
there you go.
I went and bought those, especially because I'm a
Look at
Yorkshire
that.
man.
That's right, PG
I like
tips.
to put Portugal. Got that, and look what I also bought you.
Walker's shortbread, my favourite.
Little Scotty dog version.
Scotty dogs must be Christmas. Look
And
at that.
because I digestives.
Uh-oh.
Now, if you aren't English, you're probably thinking we're talking a different language right now. But actually, if you are English or have been doing it, you know that we're spot on.
You probably wish you were here. Okay,
Perfect.
fire starter, here you go.
All right.
Fire it up. Get out and camp. It's like carry on camping.
It is. Get out and camp.
Then you got to turn the gas on. There.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Never say it can't be done.
I would probably go bigger burner, don't you think, for
Is that the bigger-
quicker burner?
Are you a backseat?
No, I'm not a
Bloody-
bike seat. I'm just common sense. That looks like a bigger burner,
Oh, it is a weight.
i.e., quicker boiling.
All right.
You good with that one?
Yeah, good.
All right. Are we doing breakfast or just a cuppa?
Just a cup of tea. Yeah.
There's
yeah.
no
Because
light?
I didn't. Cause
No beans on toast?
I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, you're a veg?
You're a meatitarian. I am
When
vegetarian.
did you become veg?
About 2 years ago.
Oh,
it's
no
been
wonder
2
you're looking lean and mean and clean.
Yeah, but I eat sushi.
That's
I
fish,
do. I love
right?
sushi. Yeah,
You're a
yeah.
sushi
yeah,
guy.
it's fish.
What are you on, some sort of fancy diet?
Nothing fancy about it. I just want
Don't
to
eat
live
meat.
a long time.
Got it.
I want to live a long time because I want my children to be able to look after me when I'm old, and their children to be able to look after me when they're old.
That's something to look forward to.
And I would like beautiful women in my life for as long as I can.
No.
Especially when you go with a younger bird,
That's it. It's the way to go.
as someone might know. You've got to keep.
That's the way to go right
That's the way
there.
to go right there. That's
What
all
a
I'm
nice
saying.
touch. PG tips. I might have to take a little photo of that.
Yeah, take a little photo of our little. Look, I got your lagoon to show the mugs.
Oh, Laguna Seca, look at that.
Yeah.
Everyone's favourite raceway.
Yeah, I couldn't actually find.
Nice.
I don't know why I've got like the finish.
Nice one. Yeah, the finish.
Oh, it is Finnish because I got Finnish in my girlfriend's family.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's it.
Finish.
That is quite a nice lineup there, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
think that's a photo op waiting to happen.
It is.
Kettle's boiling. So would this be considered glamping?
Yeah, we're definitely glamping.
We're glamping.
We have a shower back there.
Well, we'll get
I'm
to
not suggesting that.
We'll get to that later.
That would be a little bit too much.
We'll get to that later.
Magnus, I love you so much that I'm going to get in the shower with you. That's
Yeah.
not happening. That's maybe if I went and
It's like your fantasy come true right there.
I don't know. This is, oddly enough, you haven't been on that fantasy.
Oh, not yet.
No. I want to see the Magnus.
If the airstreams are rocking, don't come a knocking, right?
Yeah. Well, that is the whole point. It has stabilizers.
Well, you can stabilise it.
Yeah. This is called the Sport.
How many square feet of glamping space are here? 200 maybe?
It must be about 200. You have a beautiful little bed thing there. You have this goes into
Is
a bed.
this the sales pitch? This rolls down into a bed?
only
kitchen
if you had boobs would it be my sales pitch. Not right now.
Bathroom,
Bathroom.
shower,
Yeah,
stand-up shower. It's actually a stand-up shower.
It has got a stand-up shower.
No teapot, so we'll be going
We're gonna go.
Outlaw
We're gonna
style.
go. Yeah, we have to because I didn't bring the teapot. You can't misrepresent the cultural significance
Of a cup of tea.
of the
Yeah.
thing that's going on right now.
I see you got the new triangle bags for better
Yeah.
flow, I believe these are.
Better flow.
Yeah. Better brew.
Yeah.
Better brew.
Bro, you have to get it all right.
Get the kettle on. We got to be careful with that kettle, where you don't burn your hand when you pick it up. You need a tea towel. Let me get you a rag for that.
It's nice. Oh look, that's almost that's good. So one of the things
Yeah.
educational, I think, on
Okay.
making a cup of tea
Yeah.
is
First, you need a kettle.
kettle. You see, you have it wrong. You know how here you often like to use. They say, oh, there's hot water in the urn.
Yeah.
You can't make
work,
tea
no.
with hot water
No,
from.
doesn't
They
work that
do
way.
it in a restaurant. You've got to have fresh boiled water.
Is there anything special about the water? Deionized, filtered from Yorkshire, or just straight out of the tap?
It's
in
from a
downtown LA?
Yorkshireman's tap
Tap in downtown LA.
in downtown LA.
Oh, 1 out of
But
2.
I work on the theory that
You're boiling
the
it all.
boiling is going to boil away all
Oh,
the
that old
contaminants
theory.
and the
Yeah.
sewage coming
Yeah.
down.
How does that work when you're in India? Like in Delhi
Well,
with Delhi Belly.
They
don't,
went fat. They went. That's why they drink tea all the time.
They don't boil the water.
Thank for our little bit of colonization.
We get around.
We have
that.
this. This would not exist without
That's
the
right.
British Empire.
It's like the Darjeeling Express right there in a box called PG Tips, right?
It's good, isn't it? That's
Like
really
the world's
important.
greatest adventure. I already got you set
you
up.
got it,
mate.
you got it set up.
I already got you set up.
See, one tea bag per thing.
Well, yeah, per cup. I'm taking Laguna Seca.
You take Laguna Seca. I have a teaspoon. Do you take sugar? Because I didn't
I'm
bring
sweet
any.
enough.
Oh, me too.
Did you bring milk?
Yeah, it's in there.
In the fridge?
Milk in the fridge.
Whoa, look at that.
Milk in the
Whoa,
door.
like a disco light.
I've
Look
got
at
to put
that.
beer in there later.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Very nice.
There it is.
You're all set up.
It's a little cozy, isn't it? Can you
Yeah, it's
imagine
nice.
4 blokes going, we're going to go to a
Camping, right?
camping. I don't think I'd take 4 mates.
Well, you know
We
what I've noticed? It seems when you travel around Europe, the Dutch are on par with the Brits for caravans and camping. Wherever I went in Europe, because this year I went to Le Mans, I drove from London to Le Mans. The amount of caravans that I saw out there was pretty cool.
I did a piece a couple of years ago for Speed when we used to really go and do those fan pieces. Oh, listen.
Playing Dixie.
It's good.
Whoa.
You like that? Electric kettles will not give you that level of satisfaction.
No, and steam's coming out. Look at that.
So, oh, you're right.
I think you may need that.
Shit, you gave me that for a reason.
I told you. I gave it to you. I
No.
pre-warned you.
Oil-stained
Yeah.
tea rag. Now we're doing it.
Now
All
you're doing it. Careful.
This is very important. You see, you pour it in, let it infuse a little while. I feel like we're doing one of those cooking shows.
Kind of cooking with the bells.
See,
Now, there is a whole thing about whether, first of all, you should be making tea like that without a pot, right? And then secondly, I always put milk in later, but some people say you put milk in first.
I don't agree with that.
Milk later,
I
right?
put the milk in if I'm pouring from a teapot.
Would you put the milk in first?
Yeah, from a teapot I will. But that boiling water, I believe, on top of the boiling on top of the milk. Think of the cow.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Exactly,
Shocking. So it needs
So-
to go down a little bit.
Outlaw style, we're going to wait. Let it brew.
So now, what happens is you actually, like, I'm looking at it, nice little golden colour, still a little early.
Too early.
Still a little early.
I like my tea strong, not milky.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, I'm at 80%.
Oh,
Dad likes it 100% too, when you got the...
Real strong. Yeah.
So let me carry on my Le Mans story. So I go down there, and I go, you know what? I'm going to do a piece on all the campers. So I go out, and Tom Christensen's brother.
How many
Runs
times has he
one of
won?
them.
8, 9 times?
9?
8,
No,
something like
8. So he does the Danish tents, and so I go and do this.
that. They got a
piece.
whole campground.
Yeah, so I go. I'm like 50,000 of them. So I go down to. I go to the German tent campground first, and
Probably
and it is
super
like
organised.
Geo-located,
Uh-huh.
designed
Sat
sat-nav. The tip of every tent is
Perfectly square.
probably like a constellation.
Lined up.
Unbelievable. They're all there with their towels. I mean,
Yeah.
literally, it's a parody, really. Then the Danish one was, and the Dutch, absolutely a little more flamboyance, but absolutely perfect.
And you got the English one.
And I said on air, I said, it looks like the camping gods took a shit, and out came all these tents. But there's blokes there where they've got BMWs and Bentleys and
Yeah.
Range Rovers.
Aston Martins.
Most of them are asleep like on top of the tent because they came back so
Yeah,
pissed
couldn't
up.
get
and
in
then-
it.
and they couldn't get in it, and they're lying there, and they pee against each other's tents.
Flags are flying
The
everywhere.
toilets are, but there is an outfit called Speed Chills. The Speed Chills, they take like 5,000 people.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing.
Organised camping.
They have a big beer tent and a band every night, but they give them a toilet, a place to pitch their tent, beer, and a band.
It is crazy, right?
It's brilliant. Speed Chills.
What's crazier, Le Mans camping or Sebring? Same but different.
Same but different. Sebring has its own unique stuff. Like there's one place I go to, and they have it turned 17, and the guy, I get there, and the guy that normally ran it all these years wasn't there anymore. They have a chicken. Every year they have a chicken that just about makes the race. And there, he was there, and it was like a photograph of him on the chair, and he passed away. They bought his ashes in an open top container and used it as it was their ashtray for the whole week. So it was the most disturbing.
I'm sure that was in his will.
That was in his will, but his mates loved it. He loved it. The chicken, never the same chicken. Obviously, it doesn't make it year to year.
Right.
But Sebring's something special. Le Mans, there's nowhere that they lock them in. But Green Park at Sebring, they do. Oh look,
I think that's close right there. That could be ready.
That could be ready. Okay.
So it's nothing to do with time. It's just based on colour and continuity.
Based on colour. Now, if I squeeze that right now, it would be too much. I think we go the other side. Look.
Okay.
Do you know people would pay for this kind of level of?
How old's this mill?
No,
Half empty there.
No, it's fine. The kids have had it.
Okay.
So they didn't come with the trailer.
All right, I'm going to test it on yours.
Test it on
you want more, or is that good for you?
Just one little Todd more.
One little Todd
more. There you go.
There you go.
This is like, in Asia, this would be like the famous tea ceremony.
Well,
but ours is our own version.
Yeah, come on.
That is a good colour. That is a bloody good colour.
Cheers.
Cheers. Love it. This is it.
I should have brought some Union Jack caps if I'd known we were having a cut, but I got them at home.
You should have brought. Take your bickies out.
Well, of course I'm taking them. Alright, let's do this. So I'm assuming you're in the pink chair?
I'll go in the pink one because
I'm
definitely looking like that.
Oh, that feels pretty good.
I need a. Do you know what we need?
What do you need?
I have a cooler. With a table.
To put our feet up?
We're not quite the feet up, but this is yet to be.
Oh, like an old school ice chest. Look at that.
That doesn't work. Oh, can we do that?
Oh, look! Yeah, I think we can do that. You must have gone camping before.
Wow. No. Did you ever go camping?
No, I never went camping ever.
Well, you probably didn't up your way, did you?
No.
Aren't they cute?
Oh, look at those little puppy dogs.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
We used to
What do you used to do?
There you go. Well, this one has stabilizers. You'd need stabilizers,
You're
wouldn't you?
thinking,
Because
yeah.
you could see when we were in it, it's a
little rocky.
Can you imagine if you got a bit of magic happening and you?
I can only imagine.
And she didn't need. She got seasick.
Yeah, that's not good. Seasick on land is not good.
That would be a.
Do you remember watching the Carry On Camping series in England as a kid?
Remember, it was the only way you might see a bit of a boob, wasn't it? You thought because they were all running around in bikinis.
Yeah, Carry On Camping in England. Those were the days.
They were fantastic. Carry On movies.
They were ahead of the time,
They
I
were
think.
ahead of their time. They were like.
That's a British thing.
Yeah, you got to be into it. So I tell you what, I didn't recognise it coming in here though. What's gone on?
You mean the Outlaw urban campground? Yeah, the neighbourhood's getting gentrified. It's exploding. Just construction zone everywhere. It's a whole changing environment. It's becoming like the new Shoreditch or Williamsburg.
And you're an island in the middle.
An island of bricks and mortar in the middle.
So what's? But you've been travelling. I mean, I'm lucky I even found you for a cup of tea. Do you know what you
Timing's everything,
I'm going to eat one of your little Yorkies.
Yeah, I'll eat one too.
There you are.
Yeah, this year I've done more travel than ever. The book came out, as you know. That came out in June. So it was a UK book tour.
Yeah, I really only came to get my copy.
Oh, your copy must have got lost in the post, I think. I did send you a
Jeff
signed
Gordon's
copy.
Arrived, by the way.
Yeah, he got his, yeah. Nigel Mansfield got his.
Jeff sent me his.
Yeah, it said to Derek. Now, there was a UK book tour in England. I mean, I don't read much, truth be told, but believe it or not, somehow the book got into the top 10 London bestseller list 2 weeks in a row. Came in at number 10, and I did something a little bit different. Instead of doing a book tour at Barnes & Noble or, Waterstones, something like that, I did book signings at Porsche centres. So I did Silverstone, East London, Wolverhampton, Sheffield, and Aberdeen. So it was a great way to bring people together. in a sort of car environment as opposed to a buck environment.
Yeah.
I say all the time, regardless of where you come from or what you have in your pocket, the car is a great equalizer, I believe, that brings fellow like-minded car enthusiasts together. And for me, I've been able to hang around those guys and travel the world, which has been great.
Are you?
But nothing beats a good car.
Nothing
This
beats a
is actually pretty
It's
good.
actually not bad, is it?
That's pretty well. You
And
can't
I'm
go
not-
wrong with PG tips.
When I asked Magnus if I was going to, I said, hey, are you around Friday morning? He said, just bring PG tips. So I
Yeah.
have to go and find PG tips.
I got to dip them in the tea.
That's what digestives were for.
Yeah,
A good
exactly.
dunk.
Open that up.
And then it used to drop off. Do you
Yeah,
remember? They'd fall off.
Got all
My
soggy in the
grandma
bottom.
used to clip me around the ear because my
Yeah.
picky would fall in my teeth.
Left it too long. Talking of all things British, have you noticed my footwear?
You're wearing Docs.
Docs.
Doc Martens. I saw those. These are Doc Martens. These are not.
Iconic.
These are very
Fancy.
hand-built, but very tough.
Yeah.
They live forever, these. But
Long
not
story short, I get these Doc Martens in London, Spitalfields Market, back in June. I haven't taken them off since the day I bought them. And these ones are the new version. They're not super heavy like the old Docs. Remember, they were super stiff and took a long time to break in. You know, on your ankles, it'd be
That's
like blistered
nice
up.
leather. Docs
Super-
used to be able to go to war in Doc
Yeah,
Martens.
it'd take like a month for them to get comfortable without bruising your toes and ankles. These ones, I've worn them every day since. Super comfy, and you can drive in them.
I didn't know that.
So yeah, English culture, you know, fish and chips, beans on toast,
I
Indian
made fish
food.
and chips the other night.
Oh, you
I
did?
forgot to invite you.
Yeah, I didn't get that invite.
Um,
Was Jeff Gordon there?
no, he wasn't there either.
So he didn't
I was
get an
actually
invite.
trying to think of someone, you know, to who would appreciate my cooking. But I got a fryer, cod,
What made you get a
Jamie
fryer?
Oliver's, because I wanted to, for
Okay.
a vegetarian.
Yeah,
Jamie Oliver's,
he came over.
beer battered, no, he was in the book.
Okay, oh, you got the
Beer
book.
he was on YouTube telling me how to do
Ah.
it. Beer battered cod, I promise you, if I made it for you with mushy peas,
Did you have chips as well?
chips, homemade chips, boom.
Pucker
It
in
was
it.
as good. It was as good.
Mushy peas as well.
It was good. Cheers to that.
I got to try one of those.
Oh
So this
my
was a
God.
Jamie Oliver recipe.
Oh my God.
He seems to have done pretty well for himself,
He
right?
hasn't done bad, is he?
Likeable guy.
So why would you have one of these? What would you do if you had this?
Exact same thing you're doing right here. I think
go
urban
around, see
camping.
mates.
Yeah, turn up, go see me.
And they can't tell you to bugger off.
No.
You can sleep in it and say,
You-
I'm going to frickin' stay outside your house, mate.
Let me tell you what I would do with this. I'd put it on the roof here. You know, we've got that killer view. Just put it right on that center parapet wall.
And just do a vintage one, make a garden there.
Yeah, we always wanted to build like a deck up there, like a 40-foot
Yeah.
square deck, like a helicopter landing pad. Have the Airstream trailer on the roof. That's what I do.
I think that's what you do.
Yeah.
You're going to SEMA. I'll be
SEMA, I'll be debuting this 67S with Mobile One. This will be the third time I'm at SEMA with Mobile One, so I'm looking forward to that. And then the next adventure I've got coming up after that is a pretty cool one. I'm going down to Colombia with Porsche. Porsche Cars Latin America are doing the launch of the new Cayenne, and they're doing a 14,000 kilometer road trip from Chile to Mexico City. And they said to me, you can drive whatever leg you want. So I said, this sounds good. I say, show me the map. So they showed me the route. Argentina I was quite interested in, then I saw Colombia. So I'm going to fly into Bogota and drive this Cayenne down to Medellin. So
Did you watch Narcos?
that's how I'm practicing. I'm binge watching Narcos.
Binge-watching
I watched
Narcos.
like 6 of them in a row.
Best TV show of the last, I think it's just brilliant.
So I'm going to do that drive from Bogota to Medellin. Hope I don't get stopped on that bridge.
Looking like that. Well, Magnus, this has been good. I've got to go and find some more friends now. I'm going to go.
Well, you're a friendly guy. You got a lot of friends.
I'm gonna go-
Where are you off to?
Well, I just spoke to Lee Diffie. I'm going to go down to GRC. GRC are down there.
I have a funny Lee Diffie story. Did he tell you that story about where we
Where
just...
did you meet? Last.
I met Lee Diffie in a bathroom at JFK. Now, before you think, I know that sounds really, really strange. He came up to me. And the weird thing is,
After he washed his hands?
I shook his hand. I don't think he'd washed.
It was between the sink and the...
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, he was on his way to Connecticut, right? He moved to Connecticut,
Yeah,
right?
he went posh.
Nice guy. He did go posh.
Funny guy. My liver has really benefited from not seeing him much
Well, that's
anymore.
good. Yeah. I can.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.